First, we have a concept known as frozen set. We'll see frozen set, what is frozen set and all. I'll take a set S equals to 10, 20, 30, 40.
Rohit,
And
couldn't see your screen.
Yeah,
is it not visible?
it's not visible.
Yes.
Just give me a second. I'm just sharing it again.
Yeah, we can just see Zoom meeting screen.
So just give me a second. No.
Yeah, now it's good.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So set frozen set, right? What I'm trying to take is a S equals to 10, 20, 30, and 40. So what is set means? Set means what?
Set means like a collection of objects.
And it does not allow duplicates, right?
Correct. Yeah, it does not allow duplicates.
And if you want to convert that into frozen set, you need to have
And it follows random order.
yes. So frozen set and set, what's the difference? Frozen set is immutable. So what you can say, print fs. Let's say it as concept.py. G drive, right? In G drive, Python programs batch 1, some concept.py. Open the GLD. G drive series space Python program series space py space concept.py. So it's taking randomly. It's set. I didn't give fs. Yeah, fs I have to give. Frozen, right? Frozen in the sense it will froze the particular set. That's it. Means the random order it's taking, and it does not allow the addition of elements or removing of elements. Like we used to have remove, right? Print fs dot remove some 40. I'm saying frozen set has no attribute remove. Okay, so
we cannot remove.
Add or remove, both the things we cannot do. That's a frozen set. Okay. Next we have one more thing known as bytes. So first thing, I'm just taking that itself, and here I'll just take it as bytes. Bytes in the sense it's converting the data, entire data into bytes, right?
Yeah.
and the class is bytes. So what is bytes? It will take a sequence between 0 to 255, and it is also immutable. The data is immutable, and we have byte array. So what is byte array? It is similar, but the thing is, this is mutable, changeable, you can say. Okay. So rarely we use it, but just a concept is there I'm saying. So byte and byte array, both the things are there. Okay.
What is the difference between what you said byte array do?
Byte is immutable, byte array is mutable.
Okay.
And next thing, we have a module known as sys. You are aware of it, right? System. And in this thing, I can print system dot argv. That's a model. Or from system import argv. We can directly use that arguments. So py space concept hyphen directly 1030 hello bye. So it's taking all the things as values. In a list, it will store those values directly along with the name of the file which you are giving. And if you want, like say, print sys.argv of 1. What is printing? 10, right?
Yeah.
And suppose if I want to have addition between those two things, like plus sys.argv of 2. Both are strings. That's the reason it's giving 1030. It's not adding. It's just printing them. So what I can do, I can just convert them into integer, right?
Yeah.
Int is there. I'm converting that int. So the string value, the arguments which we take are considered as string, and 10 plus 30 is 40. So we got the sum also, right?
Yeah.
Where we are getting these values?
Because I have converted that into integer and added it, right?
No. I'm just saying the arguments.
Okay. See, whatever the values we are giving, this will be stored inside a system module and the arguments keyword or an array, you can say. So
Okay.
here, in this the values are there. I can take it as list. It's a list because if you print it, it's storing in the form of list, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So now let's say I'll try to write the type. What's the type also we can see, right? It's a list or not.
List.
And if you want to find the length of that particular arguments, len is there. So whatever that we have for the list, we can use it here. So length is 5. 5 elements are given. And if you want to print line by line, so what I can do directly, for I in system.argv print I. So I got that 5 values, right?
Yes.
So it takes file name also as a value itself. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements are there that you can see it as inside the list. Okay. If you want to ignore it, you have to take the index from 1 itself. Understood?
Yeah.
Next, this is the system argument module. If you have some value like a equals to 10, I can use a particular thing known as percentile d to represent the integer value. So how to print that thing is a value is percentile d. That's a percentile a value. It's a formatted string. A value is 10. It's a similar thing what we use, but if you want to have percentile d used format string, you can use this thing percentile d. Now, if I have percentile d and percentile I are similar. Int we can use either I or d. Suppose I have b equals to 2.3. Print b value is percentile f, percentile b. You're not using any comma, 2.30000. Here no comma is used, just double quotes, percentile and that variable. If I have string hello, C value is percentile S, you can say. Directly percentile S can be given to represent this thing. Okay?
Okay. What it is called, you said?
It just like if you want to use format, a particular format, then you can use this format string. But if I have to print a value like 65, d equals to 65, and d value is percentile C, what it's printing A, right? So it's a ASCII value, you can say.
Yes.
And if you remember the nested for loop pattern programs, in that also you can use this percentile if you want to print that ASCII value. Like for 65, what is that ASCII value? A. So if you just want to have for I in range 0 to 125, print I equals to percentile C of percentile I. Let's see how many values are getting displayed. It's printing line by line, right? So what I'll do, end equals to some space I'm giving. So mostly it's not having that A, C. Let's do instead of I, I'll just take that integer value now. So what I can say, 65 value is A, 66 is B, like that till S T U V W X Y Z. 90 is Z. Okay. And 97 again you can say it as A. 98 it's B, till 122 it's Z. So this is the ASCII values, right? You know what is ASCII? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. That is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII value. So at the time of World War II, they defined this concept actually. Okay. So next thing. After this formatted string, in the functions, did I mention about global and local variable?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, I remember variables declared in the class as a global variable, and variables declared within the function or method is a local variable.
Not that one. That's a class. I'm saying normally functions.
No.
Like if I take, suppose, what I have, define some show, I'm having a equals to 10, print this a value, and what I'll do, directly print it. Is it accessible? I need to call it, right? Show and display. What's it saying? A is not defined inside that second, right? So what is that problem here? This is a local variable defined inside the particular function. Let's do one thing. I'll declare it outside that function. So now what will happen? Those two are available, right?
Yes.
Directly I can have these things. And if you have, suppose, some a equals to 222. Now tell me what will be the value here displayed?
10.
10, 10.
222 and 10, right?
Yeah.
So here it's a different value stored. And if you want to access this local variable, this is local variable, this is global variable. Two variables are different. And if you want to access this global variable, what I can do, print global and a will be there directly. Okay. So what's happening? It's accessing the global variable also, right? Okay. So just we need to have this globals and a to access that variable. So there's a globals thing, that's it. Okay. So when the global variable and the local variable are same, we need to access this thing. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Any doubts in this thing? Hello.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah,
Right.
if we don't have the global one, the how we call in the display, if we don't have the global variable.
Then we cannot access it, right? Because the scope will be limited to that particular method itself or the function itself.
Okay. I'm asking in the display function.
That's what, it's not accessible. If it's not
Okay.
global,
Okay.
here this variable is limited to that particular block itself. You cannot access it outside the block.
Mhm.
Now, what we have is, we have a particular thing known as globe. Like suppose in this particular drive, how many files are there? These are the file names, right? If I click on dir, it will give all the directory files. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of that, in the program, I want to print how many files are there. So print globe star.py. Not only Python files, any other files also it will display. Like just globe.globe, the extension of files you want. Star in the sense all the names. Save it, and if I run this thing, I got all the file names here inside a list. So mostly it's preferring list, right? Because duplicates are allowed and it's mutable and it's not random order. In the insertion order, whatever is there, in the same thing it will display. Okay. Let's change this exception, like extension once. TXT I'm saying. Like in this, how many TXT files are there? So only two things are there, right? abc.txt, function in list and set tuple.txt. So those are two files you can say. I'll just comment it, it will be clear. So two files.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can know what extension of files are there inside the directory using this
Can you
particular.
check? Can you check if particular file is there or not in the directory with this?
Like suppose there is concept.py itself, right?
Mhm.
So if it's there, it's coming. Now, if there is no, like java.py is not there, it's not giving that, right?
Empty.
Just we need to give the file name. If you want, you can give the file name.py extension also. Okay. But if I don't give the extension, directly I'm giving concept. It's not returning anything, right?
Mhm.
Because you need to specify the extension. Without the extension, it won't work. With the just the file name, it cannot access it actually. Okay. And if I give just only star, it's giving everything, right?
Yeah.
Like irrespective of the particular extension, it will give everything. Okay. Like abc.txt, the circle.py, and concept.py, constructor.py, py and the text files. Both the things are mixed up. Right? Even the zip file is also being shown. That's the advantage of globe star. Okay. Next.
Can you give particular directory and check, or it only?
Yeah, we can specify the directory and also we can have it. Again, for that, some function might be there. Need to check it once. How to set directory in Python globe. Subfolders in globe.globe. Yeah. So you just can give the directory directly. Let's see what I'll do. F:/Java programs /batch01/
Python programs.
yeah, let's say, so it's giving all the particular programs in that using the classes. So whatever the class names are there, it's giving all of them. Or if I want only star.java, only Java files are being retrieved, right?
Mhm.
So we can set a particular directory also and check it. Okay. Next, whether I have py files in that or not. So in that only function.py, example.py, Java programs, two programs are there, right? Two files are there, right? And that star.txt, that's the reason I'm getting this abc.txt and the functions in list and set tuple.txt. Okay. So after this, we have math module. Or from math, I have shown you this math or not?
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
math
yes.
module.
Did I show about random?
No,
No,
I
no.
don't know.
You just showed a pi value.
Pi value is there, right?
Yeah, in math.
Yeah, like math, if you have any functions, you can access them directly, or random will be there.
What is random?
Like I'll show you directly. If you want to have random numbers from a set of values or random choice, like say I'm taking a list. So what is that list you can say? Um, Apple is there, a banana is there, and a
Cherry,
mango is
anything.
there. Yeah,
Mango.
anything.
Yeah.
So I have random dot choice, a function. In that I'm passing this list. Okay. If I run this, what it's giving banana, right? If I run again, mango is will be given. If I
Also,
run
anything
again,
will come.
yeah, like set of values will be there. Based on that, it will just display these values randomly. One choice. Like for generating OTPs also, it's useful. If you want to check, print random dot randint from a particular range of values, like say 1000 to 2000. I want to have a value. Rand int means some random integer number. print. So 1038, right? 1572. The value will not exceed 2000 or will not go below 1000 in those set of things. So to get the OTPs, we use generally the random in all the language. And random is present in Java, PHP, .NET. Everywhere the same name will be same. Functions might be different, but the same name itself is random actually. Okay. And let's write print random dot randint of range 1 to 100. If suppose 1 to 100 is there, in the range is taken.
One more bracket.
No, print.
One more bracket.
No, print spelling. No.
Print.
Print.
A pring. It becomes pring.
It's
We can remove that bracket.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one extra.
No, it's not one extra value.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's same. Actually, it's not inside the randint. I guess we have to take sample. Sample is also missing on required positional argument. Okay. It's saying something is missing, like I want 5 values from range of 100. Let's check it. Yeah. So again, it's taking in the list format and we are getting 5 values, right? And if I want one value I got. Okay. So we can select a set of values, like say from 50, 100. So it's taking from 50 to 100. Right? So range from this value to this value and have this particular number of values. Like if I have 10, I'll get randomly 10 values. Okay. And next, rand range is there also. Like say print random dot rand range some 100. It is also same thing. It's taking
Print. So some random one.
Yeah, random value from 1 to 100 it will take directly. If I have 10 also, from 10 it will take the value 8. Okay. So what we have seen, the choice is nothing but it will take any choice from the list. Randint in the sense from one point to another point. Like you need to have from this point to this point only, then we can have this range. Sample in the sense it will take not only one value, it will take a list of how many values we want. And rand range of one number if I'm giving, so it will only select one number from this thing. So everything is having a different scenario, right?
In rand range, we are just giving only 10, right? One integer, not like 1 to 10 or something. Why is taking 8 or something?
Yes, 0 to 10 it will take directly.
Okay.
If I take 1, 10, it's also having the same thing, right?
Okay.
So next thing.
For rand range, we will print only one value, right? We cannot take more than that.
Let's try this thing 1000 to 2000. It's working or not. So random is also having the same thing, right? And in
range and random, yeah, both us.
yeah. And if I want to give a particular thing, say rand in the rand range of some two values, whether it will take two values or not, it's not taking. So it has only this particular parameter value. It's like range method. From year to year, we can take it, right?
Yeah.
And can I have -1? That also is not possible inside that. Okay. So that is random, which is important for the random choice or the particular random value of integer. Okay. Did we see statistics?
No.
No.
Import statistics. Statistics is also a module actually. Like say some data is there, like 1.2, 2.5, 3, 5, 6, 3.4, 1.9. Some values I have taken. Some data I have collected. So I can use print statistics, comma median data. So these are the formulas actually in Max. So that will give 2.0, right?
Okay.
So that's a statistics formula. I don't know how it works, but it gives some value.
Median.
So
Median is
Mean, median.
variance is there, right? Again, I guess variance will be there. Statistics dot median. That's a variance 1.200.
We can find the mean to statistics dot mean.
Yes. A lot of things will be there. If you want, just go through the module in online and you'll get it. Why my typing is missing today? 1.89. Okay. So some formulas will be there. It will directly take it. You can say directly having it. So next thing, we can have a date and time module also. Like say from date, time, import star. So all the things we can import, right? So today, what's the date?
July 3rd, 4th.
Let's print this today. So 4th July 2020, right?
Yes.
So it has a submodule date. In that we have a function known as today. Okay. And
And you have a format for that?
yes, format also is available. Like say my birth date, if you want to have, date is there, 1998, 25. Print, I want to print that particular birthday. It's taking that particular thing. Suppose in that date, I want to calculate that age. So let's take age equals to today is there minus that particular birthday. So print what I have, age dot days. So these many days has been there.
How to declare a variable for date, data type?
Declare a variable in the sense, this is a variable, right? Any variable name I can take.
Okay, I mean, I'm saying it's a, you are giving the value, right, today. So without that, or
And there is no month attribute actually. Days only we can take. Means I didn't get your question. What do you want to ask? Like this one you are saying how you are declaring, or without assigning how to declare you are asking?
yeah, without it. We are directly assigning today or birthday, something like that, right?
Directly you can give age equals to 0.
Oh, okay.
First it will take and then we can directly assign it, right?
Okay.
It's 10,906. I'm saying days.
Can we write like
Hey,
age dot year too? Age dot years.
Month it didn't had, right?
Yeah.
Let's see age dot years.
just a year, okay. Just a year.
Year also is not there. Age is there. And
No, from the value which I declare, I just want the year, so we cannot take.
A birthday dot year maybe that will take.
Yeah,
birthday,
birthday dot year.
Or today dot year maybe that will.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
yes, 1990.
Yeah, because age is an integer directly, it's not a date. So from date is taking out year.
Yeah, if you give
Yeah.
month also is okay.
Birthday dot month will also take this.
But we need to have this age dot now. Let's say age dot now. There's no attribute now. Whereas date dot now is a date time. There is a model date time dot now.
What is now? Okay.
It will give today's date.
Current timestamp. Okay.
Time stamp.
Also.
Rohit, if I want to print 4th July, JUL, like that, the format, that also possible, right?
Yes.
Yes, a lot of things are possible. Just we need to check that thing, like in date module, date in Python 3. So we'll have these things, right? Python 3 date and time, date time. Now, if I give today's date, time, and format, get current date today. So here date 29/4/13 in that particular part. Form timestamp, year, month, day is there. It's a timestamp thing. So a lot of things will be there. You can just directly have
Hour, minute.
year, month, day. Year, month, day. You can see year, month, day, hour, and time and all.
So,
Okay. So next, after this date, if you need any particular requirement, then you will search for that inside the requirement. in Google. Anything I want to print formatted date in Python. So what will be there that it will give?
String today, maybe. Okay, just string today. The third.
How to format dates in Python?
C time.
A lot of things will come
C
directly.
time, yes, C time.
Yeah.
String time format dot t.
So all these things we can use like C. If you're using percentile, it's
CSB
using the
month.
particular name instead of taking that number.
Percent P, percent T, date, percent line. Yeah. Percent B, string.
So next we have some other concepts also. Like we'll see those tomorrow. Tomorrow shall we have class?
No, we can skip it tomorrow at least.
Yeah. Okay then. Because in the week already we missed a class, right? That's the reason if it's okay for you all, we can
I'm
have it.
okay. I'm okay, but yeah,
Yeah,
Jan is
it's
not
okay
okay.
if in case.
Yeah, at least one day. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So
Okay.
Monday we'll take it, and after Monday, logging concept will be the last concept actually. In few more, this one small topics are there, I'll cover it. And after that, HTML and SQL will see few sessions. Then we'll go with the Django module. Okay.
Okay, so basically, after 1 or 2 class, we are moving to Django model.
Yeah,
Yeah. HTML and SQL will be there. SQL will be there. After that, Django.
Okay. So Python is almost complete, you mean to say?
Yeah.
and Rohit, the how we know like how many like import modules we have? How we find that one?
Import modules. Already I've sent a link in the
Oh,
group.
okay. Everything over there.
Yeah, A to Z, how many modules are there? All that modules list. See, in Python documentation, it will be there actually. Whenever a software is released, you get a Python documentation. The documentation contains all the things, tutorials 2.7.8 to Python 3.3.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
up,
you
up to Python, so we have any certification like Java? Only Python we have certifications.
yeah, like anything you can have it. These are the modules actually in the Python 3. A to Z, you can have zip file also, read and write zip format RG files, zip import. A lot of things are there. Tokenize, threading. We have seen the threading, right?
Yeah.
So like that.
Basically, we have to practice to get hold of this.
Yeah.
Not all the modules are required actually. You can see this globe is there. So in the globe also a lot of things will be there. Just see the example. If you're understood, just practice. There is not much of an example. Just it's given this globe.gif, star.gif, question mark.gif. That's it, right?
Okay.
So Rohit, we can schedule the program also, yeah, in Python. And the scheduling is there. Any other that is different module.
Need to check it. What you are saying? Schedule
Yeah,
means
sure. Yeah, sure.
scheduling Python program.
Yeah.
It's a scripts thing different actually. Scheduling Python scripts is there.
We have to use different tool, right, to schedule it.
tkinter module is that's a different module actually. It's not there as this part. Python module.
But this Django is like a full of GUI.
Graphical user interface it's showing.
Django is nothing but where you take the values from the front end and store it in the back end, like database. Like HTML, you can take the values and store it inside the database directly. So websites are there, right? Present day websites, which takes a lot of code to write that values and all. Here, it will be easy to develop this particular front end and back end. And we use MVT. If you're aware of MVC, are you aware of MVC, Model View Controller?
Model view
Ever came across Model View Controller? I have to explain the Model View Controller, then the MVT part. What's the difference in Python? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see that step by step.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Happy with that.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajat.
Yeah.